how's it going, everybody? It's Josh Thomas here. Nintendo just released some pretty interesting news today. They're going to be releasing a little tiny baby version of the original Nintendo Entertainment System this holiday season. So it's going to be coming out in North America on November 11th, and it's going to be preloaded with 30 NES games that you can play. It also has new NES controllers that you can pick up as well, so if you wanted to buy two of them and put them into the system, you can. It's like literally the size of your palm, depending on how small your hands are. I have relatively medium-sized hands, so I'm assuming it'd still be able to be fit in my palm. So it's a cute little idea, obviously. Nintendo is playing on nostalgia with this release, and obviously I think they know there's nothing coming out on Nintendo systems this holiday season, so this is kind of a way for them to get a little bit of attention during the holidays of 2016. So these are the games that are going to be coming in with the preloaded onto the system. Balloon Fight, Bubble Bobble, Castlevania, Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Jr., Double Dragon 2, The Revenge, Dr. Mario, Excite Bike, Final Fantasy, Galaga, Ghosts and Goblins, that's a pretty good one, Gradius, Ice Climbers, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Mario Brothers, Mega Man 2, Metroid, Ninja Gaiden, Pac-Man, Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream, because of course Mike Tyson turned out to be a maniac, and Nintendo doesn't want to associate themselves with him. Star Tropics, Super C, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, Tecmo Bowl, The Legend of Zelda, and and Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link. So those are the 30 games that will be coming pre-installed in the adorable little bite-sized, cheeseburger-sized NES console. November 11th is when it comes out, and it's going to retail for $60, I believe. There's a fly in here, for God's sakes. So the controllers are going to be sold separately for $9.99, and the system itself, I'm looking through the press release here, probably should have had this handy, but I believe the system itself is going to be $50 or $60. I think it's 60. I think it's $59.99. So it's a pretty good deal. Because if you were to buy those games separately, it would be, I'm not seeing a price here, but I swear I saw a price for the system. My microphone might be blocking. I think it's $60. So if you were to buy those games separately, yeah, $59.99. There we go. They hit it in the press release. So if you were to buy those games separately, it would obviously be more money than that. Now, a lot of those games actually are available on the Wii, the 3DS, and the Wii U. So if you own those systems, it's maybe not the most exciting thing in the world. I'm not really that excited to play a lot of those games, but maybe having them all on a little tiny baby NES system would make me want to play them more often. I think their market here is people that are like in their mid-30s to early 40s who have a nostalgia for playing the original NES. And so if Nintendo markets this right and they're like, we're re-releasing the original Nintendo system from the 80s and it's tiny and bite-sized and it comes with a bunch of games on it, I think that could be a success. I think they'll have some decent success with this, especially if they market it to the right audience. There are a few things that we need to point out here, though. 30 games is not really a lot compared to what they could have done. I mean, NES games are like kilobytes of data space, so they could have easily put 100 or even like 50 NES games here. So it's like, it's 30 in one, but they're NES games, so there could be a lot more on this system than there is. And it's also worth pointing out that around the holiday season, a lot of malls have kiosks where shady people are selling NES systems that have like 100 to 1,000 NES games preloaded on it. So they might be competing with piracy in the malls this holiday season. So that's probably worth pointing out. Even though, of course, the pirated things are not as high quality or whatever, still, to the average person, they might not really know the difference. And it's also worth pointing out that this isn't the most original idea in the world, because Sega has already done this. I think there's a ColecoVision. Like, you can go into Urban Outfitters and you can buy like a little mini Sega Genesis that has a bunch of games preloaded on it. This does seem higher quality than that, so I will give it that. I don't know, it's a cute little thing. I think it's clever. Nintendo knows that they're kind of, crap out of luck this holiday season, and last holiday season wasn't good either. So holiday 2017 better be mind-blowing, Nintendo. I'm kind of done with lackluster holidays, but I think this could be a cute little thing to kind of keep Nintendo in mind this holiday season, even though they have no new games going for them. So yeah, it's cute. I'll probably get it. It's not that expensive. I think there could be a lot more games on it, and I'm just going to get it for the novelty of it, and I think it'll do relatively good as long as it's marketed well enough. But As always, what do you little cha-chas think of this news? Leave a comment below. Let me know. Are you going to pick up the NES Mini? What's it officially called? I can't remember what it's called. It's like the NES Classic Edition Mini thing. Will you be getting this new system? And if not, why not? If you will, what are you most excited to play on it? And there are like a couple games on here that have not been released on the Wii U Virtual Console, so that's pretty cool. Leave a comment below, let me know what you think, and of course be sure to like, favorite, and subscribe for a lot more news on Nintendo, and of course all things whatever, all things wacky, right here at the BitBlock. See you guys later.